Now, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? My name is Teacher Nyalusi. You are welcome in this YouTube channel. Today on this video, we are going to learn about the so-called integer. This is the topic which tend to confuse a lot of us. But if you discover easiest way to do this, then I promise you this will be the last day. This will be the medicine of your confusion. I promise you, if I make you understand, just make me thumb up and subscribe to the video so that most of people can see it. Now, we will go specifically on the so-called adding and the subtracting. Okay, now our topic, let's go here. The topic here now is integer. So I'm writing here my topic, integer. Integer. This is the topic. And the subtopic there is what? So this is the topic, which is integer, and so specifically we'll go down to the so-called in integers. We can perform four things there. First of all, we can add, so we can do addition. Second thing, we can subtract integers. So adding, subtracting. Also, we can do the so-called multiplication of integers. So I'll just write multi means multiplication. The fourth thing here, we can also divide. Divide what? The integers. Now, to make it simple, we will try to multiply first. Why? Because if you understand the concept of multiplication of integers, it will be easier for you to divide, to subtract, even to add. Why do I say this? You will know. There is something which I want all of us to learn so that we can go together with the thing here. So let me go and tell you what will happen if you are multiplying integers. So I will rub here because we know that we are dealing first with the so-called multiplication. So let me rub this one here and let us go together with the so-called multiplication. I write here multiplication. So in multiplication, we have to consider or to think or to remember, if not to cram, the following. Number one, we have to remember the integers, when they are multiplying themselves, even the sign is changing. For example, if I have negative multiplied by negative, the answer is going to be positive. So whenever I find numbers which are negative, I multiply by another negative, the answer will be positive. An example is this one. Let's say negative 2 to multiply by negative 2. The answer is going to be positive as how we agreed. So 2 times 2 is 4. Positive. Why? Because negative times negative, the answer is positive. So remember this one. We are going to use it there when we are adding and subtracting. Here is positive 4. So we can write it aside that negative multiply negative, our answer is positive. Now there we are going to the so-called another thing. Let's say I think maybe you have I consider like you have understand this one. So I will change things here. I will say positive multiply positive, the answer is positive. So if you put here positive, here also positive, positive multiply positive, the answer is another positive. Okay. So wherever there is a number which is positive, multiplied by another positive, the answer is going to be positive. So for example, positive 6 times positive 7, the answer is going to be positive times positive, positive again, 42. Now, positive times positive, the answer is positive, unless or the vice versa of anything is negative. So what is my meaning? My meaning, if I change here to be negative, even here, the answer will be negative. So negative times positive, the answer negative. Even if I reverse this one here, this one there, the answer is still going to be negative. For example, positive times negative, the answer is negative. Okay? So, to summarize, I know most of our heads don't remember things as fast like that. So to summarize, let me write a summary here. This summary, make sure it is in your mind because we are going to add and subtracting. We need it. It will help us. So the summary goes like positive times positive the answer is positive. Negative times negative, the answer is positive. The vice versa of anything, when anything changes here, the answer will be negative. So let me change here. Positive times negative, the answer is negative. Also, let me reverse this one here, this one there. Let's say negative times positive, the answer is going to be negative. So this is the summary. Make sure you have it in your brain. This one is a summary. It will help you. Summary. Make sure you have it in your brain. It will help you. We need it when you are trying to. Add. The what? The integers. Now we are going to the so-called. Now, not to make this video boring and too long, I will just make another video which will be telling you how to add addition of integers using these. These one are the foundation, are the blueprints of what we will be doing on the next video. So, suppose you're the one don't know what to do and you're like, what can I do this one? I will help you. Things are very easy. So don't forget to subscribe. The better things are coming. The next video will be about how to add integers. It is very easy considering these rules. My name is Teacher Nyalusi and I'm here to teach you everything which you want to understand about mathematics. Now here I have this word which means bye. See you on the second video. If you find this video is interesting, consider subscribing, thumbs up, like, and things like that so that YouTube can suggest it to a lot of people. Thank you for listening and goodbye.